Welcome back to the stream. I'm LB Hackemup, and I'm joined on this weird Friday evening, because we normally play on Thursdays, and Ren's not here, and I don't know what's happening, by all my Glitter Heart friends.
We're
Got
here
really
as
specific.
support.
I know. You know what? I have a set schedule, and when it changes, I get scared. But thank you for hanging out with us. We're on episode 3 of our Glitter Hearts game. If you have not seen the rest of it, there's a whole playlist on the YouTube. Go check it out. I'll probably add the shorts from it, all of the little clips, because boy, are there some great moments in this game so far. But I'm joined as always by all my friends around me. We're going to go around and have everybody introduce themselves. I'm going to do a little bit of an announcement, just normal announcement stuff. Sunday, we are going to be doing our first episode of the final season of Playthings of the Gods, which is we're going to be level 15 D&D 5th edition game. And these kids do not know what's going to happen to them, because I've been planning it for months, and I'm very excited to run it. But yeah, are you guys ready to get into everything? We'll go around and have everybody say who they are, starting with me. I'm LB Hackemup. You find me at LB Hackemup on Twitter, Twitter and Instagram. On Twitch, it's Hack Recklessly. You found me. Also on the YouTube. That's me. I'm really good at this, guys. See, I told you I was thrown off because
While
it's
you're watching, you found me.
You found me.
So good.
Take it away, Kujo.
Right there, that's what this is.
Hi, I am Kujo of Kujo Plays Games and at Crit Hit Chronicles. You can find me at both of those socials, unless it's Twitter, in which case it's at Crit Hit Cron, because character limits are a thing. I am a variety streamer. You can find me over at Twitch. I'm currently of how wonderful that game was back in the day. But anyway, that is me, Serenity. What about you?
Hi, I'm Serenity. You can find me all over the internet as ClickLaxNack. I'm off. It's Friday. You can find me at Total Party Kiss every other Sunday, which is neat. And I do cool things on the internet. And tonight I'll be playing Blake again.
I'm so sorry. I'm adjusting your camera because for whatever reason it messed up.
I know. I saw myself get really big, and I'm like, I don't want to be the main character. Put me aside.
I hit the Windows button, and then everything got
it comes
crazy.
Like here.
Yeah, it was like big, and I'm like, oh god, what did I do?
And then you got really small. Look,
Enhance.
It's not a
okay.
Hi, not a Hack Recklessly stream if we're not messing stuff up real early on.
Hi, I'm big and I'm small. Welcome.
I'm a weirdo.
I guess that's up to me. What's up, y'all? It's me, Walle, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on social media by just typing in WALLE132 like the cute little Disney robot. You can find me wherever you like to post about stuff on your brains. You can also find me over at GGK playing every Mondays and Saturdays. You can also find me with that person right next to me over at Husha_kid playing in Lurking Legends, a fun TTRPG takes place in the One Piece world. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all the stuff I gotta plug. And yeah, I'm playing Lincoln.
And I'm Greg. I wrote Glitter Hearts. You can find my stuff at leatherman.games. I also have a new game out called Mystery Business. You can also hear my other actual play shenanigans on a podcast called Very Random Encounters. So we're heading into year 7. We have a lot of seasons out there. I looked the other day. I'm like, we have played a lot of games.
That's fantastic.
Very, very many games. If there's a genre that you like, I guarantee we have probably played something in that genre. So we're playing this game, my game, Glitter Hearts.
Yeah.
I kind of forget what happened last week. Hey, Lincoln. What are your notes? What does the book say happened?
I'm pretty sure I just saw a crossword puzzle.
I'm pretty sure it's manga.
Greetings, fellow travelers and witnesses into the peering beyond the veil. I once again am Lincoln Park, your guide into the world of Glitter Hearts, the realm of warriors fighting against those of the evil who represent the darkness as they pierce through the light. What happened last time? Well, I can give you a quick rundown of that. On a day as no other, I decided to take a little bit of a social stroll in the outside world where I had a good conversation with Kujo. We became friends now. We are now officially friends. Then, we've moved on over to my dear other friends of and Blake and Connie. Well, they were doing their usual morning routines. Actually, I honestly do not remember what their normal morning routines were. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I don't remember exactly what their normal morning routines were, but it all eventually we are looking for a new space to get coffee because our previous coffee house has been destroyed. We found out that there was a new place that had very hip muffins after we encountered two people having an argument on the curb. An argument that I myself tried to dispel and quell, but to no avail. After Connie did flex her muscles as one she does and was able to quell the argument herself, we found out at the bakery where these muffins were coming from. When we arrived there was a line going around the corner. I am not certain what happens after that. My mind went blank, I am sorry, but only thing I remember was muffins and muffins. But from what I was told by my friends is that we were in the line for the muffins and I was punched in the nose to break a spell. But because the muffin place was put under the spell by the evil that we are facing currently, this time the evil chef that we faced the last time in the coffee house, they came back with a vengeance and we decided to split our forces and make our way in to free the town from this evil muffin shop. There, my dear friend Luca decided to say what there was really on their mind about everything I do and everything I believe in. They decided that what I hold close to my heart was bullshit. Dearest viewers, that hurt me dearly. But I did not let it sway me. I pushed on forward until my heart was heavy in a way that I had to turn and ask if that is what he truly meant. We shared a conversation that it was supportive. And that was when I knew that Luca was truly my friend. But enough of that. We went upstairs and we found our two friends fighting valiantly against this evil chef, and we provided our backup into the combat, and through the unification of our powers, through friendship, we were able to defeat her. Truly a wonderful day. Oh, and I believe the butler was doing something or other. I'm not certain. Let me get back to my book. Oh, Garfield.
Yes. That about covers it. After a relaxing evening, what does your next day look like? You all get up. Did you have a sleepover? Did you all stay, or did you head back to your various abodes?
I probably left to go back home.
No surprise
Or-
there.
Dorm.
No surprises. Lincoln stayed the latest, then eventually went home.
I think Connie probably passed out on a beanbag chair. But when Blake got up, she was gone. She went to the gym, as she does.
Her true home.
Her second home.
Mhm. Luca is not looking as badass and goth guy-linered and rockered out. He's probably just wearing like an oversized sweater. His hair is a little bit messy the next day. But he'll probably find the coffee shop and just kind of wait in line for his mocha. Looking a little dour.
I think right now today, Lincoln is actually Lincoln is at the area where the coffee shop was at and is kind of like just inspecting the area, before
Where
like
the muffin shop was?
where the muffin shop was at,
right.
like the expecting the area, before like a lot of pedestrians. Actually, no, he doesn't even do it. He doesn't care about that. He goes there exactly when like the highest amount of pedestrian antics are there, and he's just standing in the middle of this vacant lot, like just standing like this, looking at everything, like and just kind of like trying to see if there's any remains of like magical energy they can just tap into to find out what's going on. But that's how they're
Mm.
spending their morning.
Okay. So, Connie, are you still at the gym?
I mean, I can
I'm
leave the
imagining.
gym. Yeah, probably doing my
Okay.
my full workout routine and getting my sweat on.
What's Blake doing this
I
fine
think-
morning?
I think Blake does things a little different because she's still kicked out of class, so she can't go back there right now. So I'm gonna head to the library. I'd like to see, like, I know, like, fundamentally,
Nerd.
none of this stuff is going to like be in like history books, but maybe if I could find like some keywords and find like fiction or something that's similar to the situation and the villains and the everything that we've kind of been going through, see if there's something.
Oh, all right. Awesome. So let's go to the parking lot first and have Lincoln glimpse the truth. I believe you can glimpse the truth by tapping into mystical. 'cause
Yeah,
of
I
your
can do that.
moves.
And because I can do magic, I can do my moves
Yep.
outside of transformed. Ugh, that's a 5. I rolled a 3, so like guess who
Okay.
got a heroic achievement, y'all?
Yay! Congrats for getting that experience point. Um, while you are looking around, you don't see where it comes from, but a sealed envelope that's bright red that has your name on it, Lincoln Punk, just floats down in front of you slowly enough that you can grab it.
Lincoln does that whole like anime back facing, just holds up 2 fingers catching it in midair. But really, what everyone sees, you see Lincoln multiple times clapping at the letter in midair, trying to grab it. After they catch it, they open it and read it.
You look inside and it says, "You're cordially invited to a dinner party. Fancy dress is required." And then it gives an address that you don't really recognize. It's pretty far outside of town, judging by what you know of streets and numbers.
So the demon lord requests an audience at their table. Will this be a parlay or will this be a true bloody dinner? Things are getting interesting. And they turn and walk off, like swing their coat around and turn and walk up down the street.
Let's cut to the library and let's do a glimpse of the truth at the library.
Glimpse the truth. Let's go. How good is my mental? It's okay. So 11.
All right, you get to ask 3 questions on the list.
Okay. What new and useful information can I gather?
So you are digging through, sort of looking for various connections, any sort of keywords. And a lot of what you're finding are like myth and fairy tale and folklore stuff. Nothing that matches completely. But then you stumble upon a lot of things that are talking about parallel universes. Like hidden world theory. Like there's the thing where there used to be two Earths and then they split, and one's on the other side, and we never see it because it's always rotating around. Even though we now have cameras and know that's not true. But there's a lot of that. But there's a lot of things talking about how there were two worlds that were together, and then the weird thing that you're finding is that they were somehow. You find a lot that just say like, "Oh, and then something happened, and then they're not together anymore." But you do find a couple of things where something actively happened, and they were forcibly torn apart. And as you just sort of spend a lot of time in the library looking for that, you find the sort of piece together that nugget of truth. Something happened, and two worlds that used to be together were forced apart.
Um, what sort of creature is it?
So the best nugget you can get is it's not demonic, it's not angelic, but there is a fey element. And you are most of what you're reading and sort of with the people that you've met, you're sort of getting the dark fey, the sort of unseelie court sort of a thing.
Gotcha. I want to see if there's anything that aligns with what's about to happen.
Yeah. So what's about to happen is as you're thumbing through a bunch of books, when you thumb through one, there's a red envelope that says Blake Farley on it.
I'll open it. That's for me.
You are cordially invited to a dinner party. Formal attire is required.
Yeah, that's probably enough for me to stop doing that and immediately go into the group chat that no one uses and take a picture of it and just send it.
All of you get a text of a picture that won't load.
Luca is going to stare at it for like a good 15 seconds before he just puts his phone back in his pocket.
Lincoln just replies with a bunch of question mark emojis.
Connie replies, "Link's broken. The computer link, not IRL link."
Then you just get a little well gif. Uh and then I'll just say, and then I will send a gif that I'm gonna make this canon in your world, and I'm so sorry. It's Blue's Clues, and it's just we just got a letter, and that's what I will send, and then leave more questions.
In reply to that, Lincoln sends a GIF of the Smash Brothers envelope spinning through the air and dropping onto the ground.
Heart emoji, point emoji.
Luca feels his phone going off, and typically he'll respond with something shitty, but he just lets the kids have fun. that's how he views it. It's just like, no,
Yeah.
let them have their fun.
So
It's
look
fine.
at when you go to like just check your phone like for a minute, when you go back to your table where your coffee is, there's a red envelope that says Luca Vaughn on it.
He's gonna stare at it for a hot second. And he's going to vocalize just to himself. Really? You can't just sit and have a conversation. You got to be all fucking dramatic. Basically trying to draw out whatever's watching. If nothing happens in the next couple minutes,
Yes.
He'll like sigh and then open the envelope.
You are cordially invited to a dinner. Formal attire is required.
Jesus Christ. He'll again gesture with the envelope. Promise that my friends will be okay, and we'll be there. And he's just sort of looking around, waiting for some sort of response. He'll text the group. Gotta dig out my old prom clothes. And he'll eventually leave the coffee shop.
I think I would text back and go, I'm going shopping. Because there's no way she has anything for that. Who's coming with me? And like a hands up emoji.
Lincoln replies to the group chat, saying, don't worry, I will be providing my own accoutrement for this event.
Is it spelled right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And how is that spelled?
Why you gotta put me on the spot, Greg?
Because I can't spell.
This is
at
a
all.
visual medium, Greg. Come
I am-
on.
No, I know.
ACC.
Promo.
Accoutrement. It's French,
Accoutrement.
right?
It's a Pokemon.
It does sound like a really bad Pokemon, yeah.
Like one that never made it to print.
That's the one that made it to Pal World.
Oh,
Boy, boy, big money to never hear that again. So Connie, when you go to your gym locker, there's two things. There is a note from your roommate, who I believe your roommate name is Bianca. I think I have that right. That just says, somebody stopped by looking for you. Don't know who it was. Sent them away. They said they'd be back. And then there's also a red envelope with the
dope.
name with Connie Campbell on it.
Oh. Connie takes it and smells it. And then smells herself and realizes she smells bad because she needs to take a shower. She puts a text to the group that says, "Guys, I got invited to the Valentine's Day dance. I got a date to the Valentine's Day dance." And then puts all of her stuff in her locker and goes to take a shower. Does not open the envelope.
Luca texts the other group chat, which is just Luke and Blake, and says, and the group chat is called "Guys, We Have to Tell Her." And it's basically just all the moments whenever Connie has a moment where like we need to say something. And Lincoln posts in the chat, "Guys."
I'm gonna go back to the other chat and just go, bet you won't open it.
Sorry. Abna just knocked over my beverage.
mother
Oh.
loves me.
Mother.
But I keep a towel here because it happens all the time. Yeah, Connie gets out of the shower and sees the text message and goes, "Yes, I will." And then opens it.
We're cordially invited to a dinner. Formal attire is required.
And she says, "I did, and it's totally an invite."
Thumbs up emoji.
I don't know who it's from. They didn't sign it though. I guess it's like a mystery, you know? Like I'll just show up and they'll have like, I don't know, a red carnation for me or something.
Connie,
Yeah.
not to burst your bubble and to solve this romantic mystery for you, but this invitation is from the darkness we have been battling, and they will like to have a sit-down chat with us.
Oh, that's so much less fun. I'm not gonna get to make out with anybody.
I am certain we can find, I don't know, some attractive demon for you to make out when we get there.
It's like typing and then it goes away, typing and then it goes away, and then it's just a nice.
Nice. Nice.
Eye emoji.
Yeah.
Just like,
Because we'll probably get a text like 20 minutes later. Fuck, my tux won't fit. Guess I have to go shopping too.
get in, bitch. We're going shopping. Immediately. That's the gift.
That's the gift.
Yep.
Connie says she'll meet you guys there.
Lincoln will reply saying, I do not need to go shopping, but I would like to hang out with my friends.
Reply, same gif.
I hear Spencer's has One Piece outfits because they had just had the live action show.
One Piece? Come on. I am above such. No, I can't even do that. I'm
Yeah,
so-
you try. Try.
Even in character,
Say it.
you can't do
Say
it.
I
Coward.
can't. Even, I can't. Even,
No,
I can't
I-
even.
One
That one
Piece
hurt me
sucks.
on the inside.
Sucks.
But Link just replies with a bunch of eye emojis.
All right. So where do you all? So keep in mind this is a college town. So there's like probably like a thrifty store thing that you can go to, or do you go to like go drive out a little ways to a mall, or what's sort of your shopping ideal?
Can I do a wacky lore dump for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
Lincoln says they should go to the mall. The reason why Lincoln says they should go to the mall because Lincoln is secretly rich. His family he has a very well-to-do family, and everything like that, like big old house and mansion like that, but doesn't really care about that. Like, but hey, if they have money to spend on their friends, they will do it.
Damn it, that's really sweet.
So
I
to
like
the
that was your
mall.
response. My response was, "Daddy."
My thought was, damn, Luca's going up in the world.
Lucas stonks going up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Luca's got that hidden rich daddy like trope coming up.
you do mean Lincoln, right?
Well, Luca's for Lincoln.
Oh, cheat. Never mind.
The ship is
I am
sailing,
awake.
okay? The ship is
Don't
sailing.
kill my ship. Don't sink it.
Don't sink it. Don't
Jesus
torpedo it.
Christ.
All right, shopping montage at the mall. What are 3 rejected outfits, and what is the final outfit?
Walk in sunshine. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry.
That plays in the Forever 21 we find ourselves
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah, what are those outfits that Luca definitely is going to come on?
Damn it, why are you putting me on the spot? Luca's first rejection is probably just be a straight up tux. More so because I feel like everybody else would be like, no, it's too clean. He'll like try to casual it up, and go like way too casual, and then it's like, no, we got to right the ship. Eventually he'll have a somewhat rocker looking aesthetic, maybe like a loosened tie on purpose. We can even, if we want to go Green Day, we'll go like black suit, black shirt, red tie that's a little loose. Just I don't know. I didn't think about this shit.
I have also in my head, I'm picturing that tux, but like think of Beetlejuice's tux that he wore at the end of the movie, but actually fits.
Oh, I like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like something, but like a little bit rocker in that also, like a lot of random pins and stuff on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's how I'm seeing it.
I'll like step out of the fitting room like, okay, this is the last thing fucking trying on for you vultures. Is this good enough? Does this work?
We both did like the nod thing.
Yes, you look amazing, my dude.
Yeah. Go try your stuff on now.
Okay.
Connie next.
Connie tries on first like not tailored obviously because they're trying it on, but like a suit, like a femme fitting suit with like a little bit of pinstripey on it, wide trouser legs with like nice fancy shoes, like flats, like men's style shoes, and with like a little like bow tie. And she's kind of like looking at it and is like feels very constricted in it. She's like, no, that's not it. And then she tries on a like super glittery like leather jacket, like very wrestling style outfit with like a bunch of crisscrossies. It's like a 2-piece with like high-waisted skirt that has slits that go all the way up her legs. And she's like, she's kind of like moving around in it and like putting her arms up. She's like, nah. And then she eventually gets in this like gown that kind of crisscrosses in the front. That's like this very let's say like a gold, or starts gold and then moves down to cream at the bottom. It's like got glittery stuff on it, very like form fitting, but loose sort of at the waist. So it's like tight at the top, but looser at the bottom. And she's kind of like moving around, like does a squat in it, and she's like, "This is it, man." Ugh.
The people who are shopping like 2 aisles over just watch the squat, and I'm like, hey, needs to stay in shape.
Eyes
Gotta
front.
Mm-hmm. Nah, they can look. I know it looks good.
At Connie walking out, Luca is just gonna lightly shoulder bump Blake.
What? What? It looks good. What do you want from me?
Thank you. I know.
It's trying. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Guys, I'm gonna have to wear underwear with this. I don't think I can go commando.
No,
Probably
you're
a
quite-
good idea.
No, it seems to me yes, you're actually no, you're correct. It's the dress is riding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do you. Whatever's comfortable.
Yeah, but then you get that breeze and it just feels kind of weird. I'm gonna have to find some lace stuff. Hold on. Hey, do you sell underwear here? And she just like starts walking over in the dress.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
She's, she's gonna kill me.
Jesus.
So my headcanon is Blake doesn't know how to dress for herself. Like she just wears jeans and like a flannel and like a t-shirt. And like she doesn't dress. It's all too big. She doesn't know. She just doesn't dress. She just does. So I think the first thing she picks out is like a Forever 21 like cocktail like short dress that's obviously like very like homecoming. And it's not great. And then she goes too extreme. And she comes out in like a quinceanera, like huge poofy skirt dress and is like picking it up, like putting it over her shoulder. That's not gonna be it. I feel like she will eventually come out in like one of those like corseted like mid kind of looking dresses with spaghetti straps. And it'll have a slit up the side. And I imagine being like just a like almost like a mermaid kind of color, like going from like blues to like greens. And she's just like, I don't know what to do with this.
What do you mean you don't know what to do with it? You look great.
You look fantastic.
Why are you holding your arms like that?
Because my
Do you want me to like pin it up?
no,
This-
there's
Wow.
You have to throw up.
no.
No, her
You-
tits are out.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you.
Do they feel secure?
Just gonna turn around and jump. Yeah, they're fine.
Then don't
And
worry about
rock
it,
it.
dude. They look stupendous.
Okay.
The attention that you will be drawing to yourself, remember, it is the attention that we're drawing from that of pure evil.
Yeah, you
Don't
could
forget.
seduce the bad guy.
What?
If you're into that. If
If
you're
you,
into that.
yes. If
I
you're
into
don't
that.
think
Into that.
he's into that.
He might
I-
be.
I mean, I could
Lincoln pauses
try.
and thinks for a second, then looks up slowly. That is correct. He isn't into that. And slowly looks over at Luca.
You could seduce the bad guy.
Oh, come on.
If-
Lincoln,
You're hot
it's
as
your
hell.
turn.
If
We're
the
not-
opportunity arises, I am just saying we could put it on the table.
Take one
for the
Walks
team.
into the
Hey,
changing booth.
I will try it, and then you have to try if it doesn't work.
Why does it have to be me? Lincoln looks
Because
great.
Because he's kind of obsessed with you.
Based on what?
The partner stuff, and then the card changing stuff. I think he's got a hand in it.
And he could
If
get a
Ryan
hand
using
on
that
you
phrase.
too.
Ah. Oh. He could go either way. I don't know.
Lincoln, how about your outfit? You said you already have something, but we're already here.
Indeed, indeed. I might as well play along with the festivities of showing off random outfits to wear, then settle on one that I probably will wear. In the first outfit that they come out in is basically Prince's outfit from Purple Rain. Looks at this, was like, no, this is not it, and walks back inside. The second outfit, the second outfit is this bright blue, powder blue, like 80s tuxedo with the frills and everything. It's like, nope, not my color. Go back.
Blake was like, "Yeah, no, come back."
Wait,
Back, it was cute.
but then comes back out this time wearing he's wearing black tuxedo pants with these really shiny looking tuxedo shoes along with them. And he's wearing this white silk shirt that's unbuttoned, like all the way, like deep V, like unbuttoned. And they are wearing this long tuxedo coat, but it's a tuxedo coat that's cut like a very long coat. And they have on their hands like black leather gloves.
This
Oh, and there's like a
time-
couple of chains around their neck too.
This time, Blake to Luca goes,
You need
Yeah.
to remember, I know where you live.
"Good. I don't know where you live because you haven't told me, but
You look good.
Fuckable.
Thank you.
extremely fuckable. Wouldn't you agree, Luca?"
What the? Let's get a soft pretzel from Auntie Anne's,
Oh,
shall
fuck
we? We're at the
yeah.
mall.
Thank you, all
Oh,
of you.
yes.
But thank you, my dear friends. I do agree. I do look good. Fuckable wasn't what I was going for. I was more going for utilitarian style with this. I need something that is flowy that I can cast spells with, but you understand.
You can
Anyway,
utilize that fuck.
Utilize the fuck.
The fuck.
Women have been doing it for centuries.
I mean,
am-
earlier you told me to do it, so
No, that is very true. I did agree saying that both my friends should be that of honeypots. But I am not really the suave to fuck type of person.
How do you know, though?
What do you mean, how do I know?
Have you ever
I'm-
tried to seduce somebody?
Oh, no. I mean, how can I explain this? I don't get attracted to people.
Oh, that makes That's
Yeah.
like when you're like the ace of spades, right?
When Connie says that, you see this twinkle in Lincoln's eye of Connie, once again, the ability you have to peer into my past lives is phenomenal. Pats her on the shoulder. But you do see that what Connie said did cheer him up a bit.
That is totally a-okay. If anybody needs to do seduction, Blake's got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Blake,
Sure.
100%.
No,
Only
I
Blake.
believe the plan was Luca was going to be the one.
We'll
Luca.
have choices. It's like
yeah,
a dating
we'll test
sim.
the waters and see.
I am
and if
saying is that Luca has that rugged look.
I don't
People dig
have
it.
a rugged look. I don't have a look, but I appreciate it.
Look, Luca, if you swung left-handed, I would totally be there for you like that.
Ah, got it. Well, I appreciate and am flattered by the implications of swinging with a left hand. Yeah, I will keep that in mind in case things change.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't know
is-
what that means.
Which is odd because Luca, you are ambidextrous.
I am, but not in that regard.
Yes, I see.
But I wouldn't want to date you. No offense.
None taken. I'm a bit of a mess.
Oh no, like I need someone with high energy that'd go for runs with me. So
Oh yeah, fuck running. Sorry.
You know who goes on excellent runs every morning? Blake goes on excellent runs every morning.
You know
You're
what?
a fucking
Blake does.
liar.
Yes, they do. They go on runs every morning. Isn't that correct, Luca?
That is very much correct. You keep texting me specifically asking me to join you on runs. And I will reiterate my earlier statement, fuck running. But you know what? It's great that you go running. And that's so weird because Connie does too.
I love running.
I know.
Exactly.
I know. I'm going to give both Lincoln and Luca like a glare of like, I swear to God, if I have to start running now because of you two, oh,
Okay, I don't ever bat my eyelashes. That was weird.
I can't wait to see that we have to tell our group chat later this evening.
no! Immediately, you just get you bitches.
You get back that gif of the cheerleader at the competition who's like just sassy look right back.
You get a gif of you get a gif of Chopper like peeking around the corner from the other end.
I thought you thought One Piece was mid. No.
Well.
And then that's immediately when I send separately to Luca directly and go, you want to play games? Oh, I can play games.
I am the expert at games playing. And then there will be a typing message. I think I'm spending too much time with Lincoln. That's definitely something that he would say.
Screenshot.
Fucker. God damn it. Jesus criminy.
Look what you've done, Greg. You let us riff, and this is where we are
Yeah.
now.
And now we're splitting into
yeah.
ships.
Look,
Help!
All
what
Greg did was give us an envelope this session.
Yeah,
That
that's
is as far as Greg has gone.
Greg
All
has
I
just
ever
given
need
us
to
an envelope,
know.
and what has happened? Someone came out the closet. We got a new ship coming on. We have all of these antics, and all Greg did was just say one thing. He's
So
only
good.
said like the amount of like 15 minutes of dialogue this
That's fair.
entire section.
Look,
fair.
if you give a gay a masquerade ball, like
That's
I don't
true.
know what
Oh
you
my
want
god,
from me.
that is so true.
What do you?
Look, if you had
What do you
said
think my
formal
planning is
attire
like?
today, we would have all been dressed in formal attire for this episode.
oh
but you
my
didn't
I
tell
will
us.
change. I will
Yeah.
change on break.
I will change on break too. Well, I'll try to. We'll see how that goes. Jesus Christ.
How are the pretzels?
They're delicious.
They're
They're
perfect.
so good. I
So
love
salty.
Uncle
Uncle
Ulysses.
It's
because
called
we can't use
Ulysses.
It's
any.
called Uncle K's.
Uncle K's
Uncle K's
pretzel.
Uncle K's Pretzel Emporium.
Important.
And it's spelled
Up in nuts.
K-A-Y.
Man, that
Just
cashier
always-
just sounds just as unenthused as the last time we were here.
They
You
keep
want
changing
butter
their
and cheese
name.
sauce?
Crazy.
This
Oh,
family of pretzel makers is quite large. It's just surprising how many different brands there are.
And they
It's a
always
whole
loaded
family
with
empire of pretzels.
so much salt, man. They just dip that shit.
Oh, I love that shit. Give me all the
Mhm.
salt. You don't
And
want
the
yours? Give me the
cheese.
salt.
The cheese that's not actually cheese. Do you guys want to know what's actually in the cheese?
Oh, I could
Yes.
tell you, but I'm not certain your mind could handle it.
Well, it's plastic.
Right, plastic.
Just immediately, like there's a big like scoop, and then
Luca's like, yeah, like the joke, right? Right?
Ma'am, I'm legally required to inform you that our cheese isn't plastic.
Oh. When did you change the formula?
Ma'am, I'm legally required to tell you that the formula is still secret, and anything that you've seen on the internet is subject to a pending lawsuit, which we cannot talk about any further. Thank you.
That's all right. You have a minimum wage paying job, and I appreciate your service.
Indeed, Pretzel Hawker. Once again, you have filled my belly and given us fond memories of your delicious, soft, flaky crust, and puts in $5 into the tip jar. Oh, and please, I would like 2 more churros if you don't mind.
Sure. They're pretty much just pretzels, though.
Right.
Yeah, but with like cinnamon sugar on
But
them.
there's cinnamon and sugar on them.
I am also legally required to tell you that there's no cinnamon or actual sugar in our cinnamon sugar due to pending lawsuit, which I cannot discuss any further.
then what is it?
What else could it be? That's
That's-
Connie's just like in her head now.
Damien take a slow bite of it and goes, mm. No, it still tastes like cinnamon and sugar, but there is a weird. I'm not certain it's supposed to be this powdery.
Connie, you can have
It
it.
spits
There's
out
no
like a puff
sugar.
of smoke.
But what else could
No,
it
that's true.
be?
Yes, there is no sugar, so it won't mess up with your macros.
Yeah, but if it's an alcohol based sugar substitute, then it's gonna fuck with me.
You just had
Pretzel
Jello
Hawker.
shots like 3 days ago.
There's no sugar in Jello. It's gelatin.
Sends a text to them. It just sends eye emojis to the other group chat.
Connie.
Do you want another pretzel? I'll get you
Yeah.
another pretzel. Yeah. Okay.
I
Mind
love
it.
playing the dumb one so much.
It's so good.
She's so precious.
She
Oh
is.
my god.
Someone break my heart
Oh my
tonight. I want it to
gosh.
happen.
No, don't worry. Anyways, what else do we do at the ball? And at what point do we decide to make our way towards the dinner?
I don't know.
Um,
I'm totally cool with this just being a full-on mall shopping episode of this game.
Yeah, can we just have the kids go through like the movie Killing that Killing Mall movie instead?
Chopping Mall? You
Yeah,
mean Chopping Mall?
Yeah.
That movie's
But
buck wild. And
We have to
But,
go into the photo booths.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they do the photo booth stuff. Yes, they do
Aw.
a photo booth thing. Yeah.
I put everyone's head in a headlock.
Where'd you get 3 arms?
I'm very buff. I just get 2 of you in one arm.
I asked you to put Luca and Lincoln into one arm.
I do that.
Thank you.
I think
And then I
there's
show my ass in one of them.
there is a photo where Lincoln demands that we do a silly one,
Hmm.
And Lincoln will JoJo pose during that one.
Yes. I assume we go to Spencer's or like that one place in the mall that has all the anime like little figurines. And
When they go by, you see
Uh,
Lincoln's poster on the wall that says they are not allowed in this shop.
Banned from Box Lunch and from Hot Topic, but
Mhm.
still allowed at Spencer's because Spencer's, they need the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have been relevant since the 80s. They're not going to turn anybody away. Please come in.
Lincoln walks in, but like when he first walks in, he takes off like this big thick mustache and like lens blocker glasses because that was the disguise they were gonna use.
You just hear from the back, Connie goes, "They have sex toys here!"
Luca will approach Lincoln. You know, I'm pretty sure I vomited it in one of these spots, and I still am not banned. How the fuck did you get banned?
Well, and there's like a quick flashback, and it cuts to Lincoln actually working there that day. And someone was rude to them, and then it just cuts to them looking at the person, then down to a pen on the table, and then back to the present. There was a disagreement.
Gotcha. Totally got it. Well, I mean, anybody who's rude kind of deserves being to kind of get a shouting at. So, you know, I'm sure they deserved it.
They did deserve. They were just quite disagreeable with how much they felt an item was worth, kind of thing. That kind of bull crap.
You had a Karen.
Yes, that's it is. That's the term. I had a Karen. I had to deal with one of those Karen people. I mean, I'm certain their name was something else besides Karen. But yeah, no, they were definitely a Karen.
I think the moment that they start complaining about prices, I think that they just become Karen. I think that's just the metamorphosis that they go through.
Yes.
They get the hair, they get the loud yappy dog in their purse, you know. And then
Indeed.
Luca is going to catch himself like actually relaxing and smiling. What else do we have to do for the thing?
Well, on a more serious note, we will be entering into the Demon Lord's realm when we go there. We will all have to be on guard.
Yeah, if anything comes up dangerous, just know that I got your back.
Oh, I know that. He punches Luke in the shoulder.
Fuck.
Ow.
Ow. I get it though. That was cute. For real though, if things get weird, run. I'll make sure you guys get out.
You
Anyway,
are that type, but of course.
Anyway, anything else we need to do while we're here?
Guys, this book says there's over 100 sex positions.
that you know of.
What?
I was betting that Lincoln would say something like that.
Oh, there are things that in the metaphysical realm of all of sex that will blow your mind.
She like grabs Lincoln by the collar. You have to tell me.
Connie pets her hair. I am not certain if you're ready for such knowledge. If I share this knowledge with you, your third eye will open, and you will be able to see beyond the veil that you have never been able to see before.
Okay, is this like a magic thing, or like you're talking metaphorically and you're talking about my cooch? Okay.
It's metaphorically.
Okay.
Speaking of.
Okay.
I
My
have
cooch is
materials.
ready to be opened.
Do not worry. Your cooch will be ready to be opened.
Hell yeah.
They're just openly saying this really loud.
I gotta go. Like I'm gonna go to the other side of the store.
Go will text Blake, where are you going? With like 8 O's.
Fuck you. And then just I actually do have something I do want to do. Do they have like, you know, those like I don't know what they're called, like memory lane type stores where it's like, a bunch of like fake swords and like
Oh,
other
yeah, yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's the best place to find something like this. I'd like to well, one, I feel like she would know this, but also I'm willing to roll for it. Faye, iron.
Ooh.
Would she know? Or do you think I gotta roll for it? Because
I think in the sort of stuff that you were looking at, like you know a bunch of the various things. I think like part of that role, you just sort of it puts together what are folklore things about it. So yeah, you would know.
okay. I would like to get if there's something iron based, like I don't know in the store if there's really going to be anything like that, but that's the best place in the mall I can think of to try to find something. I'd like to find like 4 different things, even if they're like separate and not like similar, or matching is fine, but
The guy behind the counter's like, okay, what are you looking for?
do you have anything made of iron that is like portable, not like a huge sword, but like smaller, or like jewelry or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had iron's not a like common jewelry thing. Hold on. I have to look in the computer to see if anything's listed as having iron in it. Hold on.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you for all your hard work.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. We have these iron necklaces that look like chains. Um, you know, like that's iron. We also have uh, yeah. Weirdly, we have a horseshoe. I don't know why that's here, but I guess somebody ordered it. Um,
Just one.
that's I think that's oh, and then we have a couple of looks like we have a couple of rings. They're just pretty plain though. But yeah, that's what's coming up in the system.
In combination, could I find 4 things?
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Uh, is one of them the horseshoe, or can I do
Yep.
it with just the jewelry?
One of them's gonna be the horseshoe.
Okay. I will get whatever the array is, but I'd like to get 4 items.
All right. One ring, 2 necklaces, and a horseshoe.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go, okay, I found out something because I went to the library. Shut up, Luca. I know how to read.
Hey, everybody is a late bloomer when it comes to reading. Totally fine.
I don't see you in there. Anyway, I
I choose to go when no one's there. I'm
oh,
a shy reader, sort of like how Lincoln's a shy pooper.
It's not the
oh.
same thing.
Maybe you just haven't experienced it before.
What does that sign say? She's gonna point to a sign behind her.
That says that you should continue with what you'd found so we can
Okay.
move along.
So Lincoln has kind of pointed out that a lot of these things are based off of like myths and stories now, even though they're real. A lot of people see them as stories in fantasy. So I read up. And from what I can tell, you know, like the parallel universe, like the two Earth theory. Um, it
That's like the Marvel shit, right?
I don't know. I was glancing.
I'll Luca will look from Blake and then look over at Lincoln. That like the Marvel shit, right?
Yes, like the Marvel shit.
Thank you.
Something like that. Yes, it's the whole idea that while we're existing, there is another world existing at the same exact time as us, occupying the same space, but we can't interact.
But the thing is that they were ripped apart. So like before, people were like, oh, well, they separated. But based off of like reading far too much, I think there was something that happened that ripped them apart from being able to access each other. And based off of context clues, you know how you said the demon? Wrong. The Fae. I think he's Fae.
Interesting.
So I got iron because I think that works against it. You know, like that's the same thing as like, you know, garlic to a vampire. It may or may not work. Who knows? But
Good idea, Blake. Takes the horseshoe.
I'm really glad because I had no idea who that was going to go to. So thank you for taking that off my hands. I don't know if he can sense this stuff. So like keep it hidden and like don't outwardly wear it. I got 2 necklaces and a ring.
Connie, go for it. What you want?
What?
Do you want a necklace or a ring?
Blake actually got you a special gift to wear with your dress at the upcoming
Oh.
ball and wants to offer it up to you.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, I think a necklace would be too much for the top because it's already got a lot going on. So what about a ring?
Okay, here. There's only one, so it's yours.
No.
Be sneaky with it in front of the hosts and people.
Okay.
It's like a party thing. You don't want to
Yeah.
like flaunt your jewelry around
yeah,
too
yeah.
much
I mean-
if you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be careful with it. And then we're gonna have necklace. We're matching.
You ramped up into it.
This was genuine. I
know. I could tell that was Serenity. That was not Blake.
I don't think she'll be so excited, but she'll be like, oh, best friend necklace.
Thank you very much.
Oh, they
Now,
even have little hands dangling at the bottom of them. You could high five each other.
why'd you get hand necklaces?
I went to, you know, that like store where they sell like fake swords and like weird, creepy, like machine dogs that like kind of bark and they only last for like 3 days and they're like in that pen.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
and like they have pinball machines and like the standees.
I'm not
Yeah.
allowed there either.
How many stores are you banned from in this mall?
Just the cool ones, apparently.
Got it.
I want to hear what happened there eventually.
Well, flashback to just Lincoln just standing on the counter swinging a sword and cuts back.
Anyway.
Knocking shit off the shelf.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
This is not balanced. So it's iron. Be careful. And she's gonna like kind of tuck hers like in her chest so it's not like hanging because I don't feel like she has like a place to like hang it, but she'll like keep it there so it's safe.
With my element being metal, is there something I can like absorb from this necklace that would maybe like change my shifted form into specifically iron, or is that reaching a little bit too far?
I feel like you can do it, but we'll put it to the test when you need it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, he'll put the necklace on. Okay. Well, thank you for the high five, I guess. Wait, this one only has 4 fingers.
One of them broke and I wanted the one with 5 fingers. I'm sorry.
Oh, hell,
That one's more metal, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Only
oh,
need
I only have
4.
4 fingers, you know.
I'm sorry, Connie doing this like a vague Star Trek greeting.
That's not what it means.
Oh, you did this! I swear to God, you did this! I know what it means, internet.
That's a
Because
different
I
kind of
know this is
mind
gonna go
meld.
on YouTube. It's gonna go on YouTube. Well, he doesn't know what this. I do.
Doing this.
Thank you, Greg.
We already breached terms of services already,
Doing
so
this.
let's keep
I
going.
don't- Cut that.
Keep it. Keep it.
uh, great.
Anyways, yeah, yeah. I think Connie will like separate and say like, oh, I gotta go make sure that like I look good and stuff, and like I gotta do my makeup and shit. So are we gonna like meet? Do we know where we're going?
Well,
s- like
what
a-
I was thinking is we can meet at Blake's place, and then I can figure out how we can get there from there.
Dope.
Can I go with you? Because I don't do that. So can you help me?
With makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I do not have gentle hands though, so sorry.
Luca is just gonna look from over Connie's shoulder, like,
That is okay. That's fine. My face can take it.
Cool. All right. We'll see you losers on the flip side.
have fun.
When they leave, like Lincoln looks over to Luca, like goes, "What's happening? What's that? What's that?"
What's nothing? There's nothing. It's nothing.
Huh.
So, what are you doing for the night?
What I'm doing, well, I will need to research the tomes and spells to figure out how we're gonna get there, unless they do that pretentious thing of just opening up the portal for us.
Mm,
That's
got
I'm
it.
going to see what I can do with this thing. And looks at the horseshoe.
Yeah, you picked the fun one. I will say that. So I'm sure you'll
Mhm.
enjoy figuring
Don't
out how
worry,
that's
I
gonna
have
be.
plenty ideas to what to do with this.
Well, I'm gonna. There's something. I got stuff at home. I should probably take care of anyway. So it's all good.
Of course, I'll see you around, my
Yeah.
friend. And holds out a fist.
He'll roll his eyes and give the fist bump.
Fist bumps, and they anime disappear. It's just them just running off.
Yeah. God damn it, LB! I was just thinking that. um, as Luca leaves, he is once again assuming that he is watched, just like everybody else is, and is going to vocalize, "What deal can I make that would save them from harm?" Nothing.
You get a text message.
I open it.
Feeling guilty, are we?
Let's skip the guilt trip and get to making a deal.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything that you have that we want.
How about the 8 ball?
You have nothing that we want.
Kind of hard to figure out what you want if you won't tell me. Maybe give me a hint.
Oh, Where's the fun in that? Come to dinner.
He'll shove the phone in his pocket and head back home.
Do you want to take our mid break there and come back?
Yeah, let's go get changed.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go in a place unless it is to grab a drink, grab food, grab a friend, take your medication, because I know you haven't yet. And we're going to do a stretch today. We're going to sit down and try and reach our toes, like, sitting on the ground. So try and do that as best you can. We'll be back. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. We're fancy and formal and ready to flingle. Let's take it away.
Really tried there.
You
I did.
Okay. So I assumed the plan was to arrive at Blake's. So you all show up in your fancy outfits, looking fancy. What's the plan from there?
Lincoln will I have a quick question though. Am I able to spend the heroic point I got
Yep.
already?
You can.
Okay. Then I know which one I took.
Okay.
Okay, so Lincoln sits down. Well, he does sit down because he doesn't want to mess up his nice pants. He stands up. He reaches his hand to his pocket and he pulls on those leather gloves, and he holds his hand out. And what you see in like the palm of their hand just starts swirling. This black inky stuff starts swirling up, as then boop, in the middle of the palm of his hand, this tiny little glob appears in the palm of their hand, like two little eyes open up on it. Ah, yes, Bebo. It took me a long time to create you, but you will see if we can do you a little bit of service here. And the little slime goes like, yes, Bebo, we shouldn't use such language here, but I know you're very excited to work. Everyone, this is Bebo. So I took the magical assistant, the personal minion from the Magician's Playbook, which basically says I can summon forth a personal minion. You can choose what the minion looks like, and I get to offers me 2 new actions: Knowledge from the Beyond and Assistant. So what I would like to do is do the Knowledge from Beyond, so I can figure out how to get there, or pretty much figure out what exactly we're going to be getting into.
Okay. Go ahead and roll plus mystical.
Okay. That's good. 7 on the dice plus mystical. That's a 9.
All right. On 79, I will tell you a piece of information about the situation that may or may not be beneficial. So you remember seeing an address on your invitation. When you look at it again, the address once again reappears. And through your little minion, you see that there is just a door at that address. No building, no surrounding, just a door. Solid black with a bright gold knob. And there's a mat on the ground that says welcome.
I think the way this looks is that Bebo like grows a little bit larger, and a little tendril like flies up and like slaps right there on Lincoln's forehead, and they kind of like do this little mind melding thing, and you all see what Lincoln is seeing, like in the reflection of little tiny slime orb that they have in their hand.
I'm gonna put this out there. I'm never gonna be comfortable with that thing, but I appreciate the assistance.
I think
Thank
it's cute.
When you touch it, it jiggles a little bit.
Ah, nice.
LB, you constantly crack me up as this
Sorry.
fucking character. Ah,
I'll be quieter.
don't be.
No!
Do not ever. Do not ever.
Well,
I
it's,
did love the.
well, it's vague, but there is a door with a welcome mat. I think that's where we're supposed to go.
Okay, like, but what's around it?
That's all I see, just a door with a welcome mat in a building and an address.
Okay. What if we, like, use our imaginations to, like, reach out and open the door?
That is an excellent idea, or we can also go to the location and open the door.
Right. Let's do that.
Still
I
a
do
solid
appreciate
idea.
your knowledge. He pats
Thank you.
on the shoulder. Still a solid idea.
Thank you.
We should just be on guard the entire time.
Right, obviously.
Let's hurry and get this done. This feels weird. Being all
What, too restricting?
that it's not the style. It's just I don't feel. It's not. I don't. It's. I don't dress up often.
Ah, well, it looks fine on you. Adjust the collar a bit. Heads onward.
You look good.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. He'll follow behind Luca. Or behind. Oh my God, I did it. He'll folloll behind Lincoln. Jesus.
I'll follow behind myself.
I
like a
shall
shadow.
follow my own lead.
All right.
We'll head away.
All right. So I believe one of you had a car. I'm assuming you're taking said car, unless you're going to Uber.
Who had a car?
Someone probably has a car between the four of us.
We could say Luca has a car, but it is shitty.
I was about to
Yeah.
say Luca better have a shit car.
It is held together by duct tape and hope.
Ah,
Hey,
mean-
where's the crank for the front of it? Because you know it's
What-
old as fuck.
Oh, it didn't come with one. So,
the aforementioned Luca wagon.
I'm afraid to move too much. I think I might break the door if I try to open it too aggressively.
It has fallen off once or twice, so just be a little gentle.
It looks
Okay.
like if I sit down in it, something will fall out.
Yeah, but that's just whatever. It happens all the time.
I
It still
know,
runs.
I know where to sit, and I'm gonna sit in the back seat right behind the driver, and be like, "Okay, everyone sit where you are."
Lincoln,
I sit in the front seat.
Lincoln gets into the back seat and like awkwardly sits down in a spot, like trying to make sure he doesn't break anything. Okay, and oh nope, and there. Okay.
You hear like a rat screech. Oh,
Don't worry about that. That's Carmine.
It was a someone's cat toy that they left in the. Let's go, huh? And he'll just start driving to the place as we ride in the rumbliest car ever.
30 horrifying minutes later, you pull up to exactly what you saw. You're literally kind of in the middle of a field. There's nothing around, and there is on the side of the road an all black door with a gold doorknob and a welcome mat.
Well, there it is.
Should I knock on it? As the leader?
Go for it.
I think
I
that was
do
in
so.
character. I think Lincoln went, "What?" And Luca's like, "Yeah, go, bitch, go."
If I know anybody that's gonna be intimidating from out the gate, it's gonna be Connie.
Knock on the door.
The door opens and you can hear just like beautiful classical music playing inside. Beyond the door, you can see like a long black marbled hallway that's leading off into the distance. And way behind that, you can see that there's some sort of dining room. And then a man appears in the doorway. It's so good of you to come.
Yeah, thanks for the invitation, my dude.
Of course. Oh, I'm assuming the rest of your party is here.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm very wide. She gestures.
Well, do come in. We have
Thank
a
you.
fun evening planned.
Is there gonna be games and stuff, or like?
Oh, there's gonna be games and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes. Hell yes, there will be. Come along.
Ladies
turns around.
first.
I will go first and be like, fuck, I gotta go in here first. Damn. And just smile at the guy like, I'll go in.
All right, so you follow
Mm-hmm.
him down the hallway into a very large dining room. On one side of a long table with a beautiful white tablecloth, there's like a candelabra in the middle. There are 4 seats with 4 plates. And then you can see at the other end of the table, there are 4 people already seated. You see Renata Carl. You see Bianca. You see Officer Smith. And you see Ayumi Zoo, who only Lincoln probably recognizes. And they are in conversation that you currently can't hear. And he turns around. The other guests arrived. Please have a seat.
Huh.
Oh hey B.
Bianca does not respond.
Okay, must be interesting. She pulls out her chair and like sits down and then scoots it in.
Lincoln walks in and kind of like does that look when you see someone at a party, just kind of like walks past to their chair, but like constantly he's like looking at him, he's like, pulls out the chair, sits down, and keeps on looking at them like that. Is there any like dinner rolls on the table?
Yes, there are some pre-dinner breads and crackers laid out on the table.
Picks up a dinner roll, takes a bite out of it, just keep on looking at them. Throws
Luca
it at
is
them. He throws the rest of the dinner roll at them to see what happens.
You're throwing it at the other group?
Yeah.
It goes and hits in midair and then plops to the ground.
Interesting. Grabs another dinner roll, chomps into it like it's an apple.
Luca will pull the chair out for Blake. And then find his own seat. He is not looking at Officer. Who was it? Officer? I should know
Officer
this, but-
Smith.
Smith.
Officer Smith, thank you.
As she's sitting down, she's gonna kind of whisper and go, "You can't see us. Why are they here?"
It's possible little games that our wonderful friend is going to start playing.
Shit.
Just be very
Barrier.
careful. There's a barrier around them. They don't know that we're here. Curious where this is going to lead.
Suppose we just play along for now.
In walks Butler Wraith. It's so wonderful for you all to join us. Please, and then menus manifest. Order what you wish.
Oh, eat a choice dope.
Careful, whatever you order, it's probably going to be laced with something, knowing this guy.
Should I not have been eating the bread?
You're fine. The food is fine.
Your decision is your own, Connie.
Bread is delicious, Connie, but we'll admit that.
Could I get the salmon, please?
Of course.
What? It comes with risotto.
No judgments. I'm sure the risotto here is just divine. And he's just
Oh, top
glaring
quality.
daggers at Butler.
So, the rest of you? What are we hungry for tonight?
Answers.
Oh,
I look at Luca like, okay.
an empty meal, but one that sounds so important. If you want to fight on an empty stomach, go right ahead. What can I get you answer-wise?
Can I have that like midway and also order the steak because I don't have any questions right now?
Of course. How would you like your steak done?
Rare.
Interesting.
Why? Why is that interesting?
Who else?
Fine, thanks.
Oh. We'd rather just chew on our own angst for the evening.
Huh.
I thought, surely he's not going to bring his own meal to a fancy dinner party, but I guess you always have plenty of snacks.
Well, when the menu is going to be filled with dog shit, I tend to pre-game before coming to a shitty dinner party. So
Oh,
how about we
my,
skip the
my.
pleasantries and you get to the point of all of us being here?
This is the point. We're having a lovely meal.
I would like. You said would we have anything we would like for this meal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like an order of chicken fingers and French fries.
Delightful.
Himalayan salt on the French fries, please.
Of course. Any other comfort foods from your youth that you would like?
I would like a bottle of blue raspberry soda.
Of course. Well, now that we've placed our orders, one of the tougher things I've ever seen you all do. I'll get your food right away. Chat amongst yourselves. And he turns and walks out.
Thank you.
Shouldn't accept anything this dude is offering us.
Well, he said he just wanted a food. Like, who is this guy? Like, as far as like, is he really the bad guy, or are we really the good guys?
Do you have bad intentions?
No.
Then we're not the bad guy. Maybe that's what they say, but I don't.
Grant Charles is kidnapped. Coffee shop in ruins, thanks mostly to me, but and they started up their own little bakery where they were going to try and poison everyone with rage-inducing muffins. Pretty sure they're the bad guys.
Oh, fair point. So, is this like a Curse of Strahd situation where they're like just inviting us to dinner to kind of like get a gauge of, you know, what their enemies are like?
Something like that. This
Lincoln
is
takes
more-
us to D&D one time.
One time.
Oh, I was definitely hammered throughout that whole time.
This is one of those situations. Yes, it is the moment where the evil person tries to see what we are made of, or try to see if they could sway us over to their side as they try to see it from their perspective, or put us through some kind of torturous social situation to break our wills. Regardless, keep your guards up.
Your food begins arriving.
Sorry.
Take some.
Butler Wraith.
Oh.
Once your food has all arrived, Butler Wraith came back in. Well, the feast is laid out. Please do tell me if you enjoy it, if it's to your liking.
We're talking about enjoying stuff. How's Lord Scorn enjoying how much you failed so far?
Not particularly well, but that's remedied easily.
Wait, is he here?
Oh, no.
Oh, good. I don't know the proper way to address a lord.
It's calling them a lord.
Like my lord or something.
Or
Dope.
Milord, if you wanted to shorten it up.
So, I believe also on the menu were answers.
Yeah, but that's for all of us. I do not have any steak. And she's just gonna just cut in because she didn't think that far. She thought of a really cool line and nothing else.
You don't need to raise your hand, although it is very polite. You are quite good at following orders you were given an incredibly long time ago.
Thank you. Thank
Mm.
you. My question is, what is your bad guy plan?
Oh, that's simple. We are going to reunite.
Okay.
What I was doing a little research.
Mm.
What happened that ripped the worlds apart?
Well, you did.
Me?
Well,
Just like a general.
generically, humankind did.
And I'm going to just throw a theory out there. In order to fix that, you probably have to get rid of the cause, which would be humankind, right?
Oh, no, not anymore. Not if everything goes to plan.
And what would that plan consist of?
That's not on the menu tonight.
I see. Don't want to reveal your full hand now. Well played, Butler. Chomps into a chicken tender. Well played. But then
Remind
that
you of your
still
past.
It's true. Okay, fine. Then I will ask that then. What is it exactly you want to do with the merging of the two worlds?
Create peace.
Peace for who?
For everybody.
Peace for everybody in your image, or peace for how everyone would rather be living in unity type of peace?
Well, I cannot answer for every version of what people think peace is, but one that we have come upon that will work.
Okay, but why did past us try to stop you before?
Oh, misguided anger 100,000-year war, hatred.
Wonderfully vague answer, but okay.
How come there aren't any like Fey artifacts with like dinosaur bones?
Oh, there are.
Is the government keeping it from us?
That's a long explanation, but no.
What
do
if?
you...
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I will hold up this stream. All right, fine. God damn it. What do you hope to gain from this little dinner? You seem to be sharing an awful lot.
Pleasant conversation. And then later, games. A dinner party.
And is that why they're here? And he's just going to point to the other end of the table.
Oh, yes, they are definitely part of the games later.
Okay, I'll call Bianca because she is amazing at Scrabble. And I'm very bad.
I don't know if it's gonna be that kind of team.
Oh. Are they like physical challenges or like more mental stuff? Because they're always mental games.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so before you said the issue was hatred and misguided hatred.
Mhm.
What if that wasn't occurring anymore? I mean, what if we were able to, I don't know, we've grown. You've obviously grown. What if we tried to work something out?
Well, I'm all ears. What do you propose?
I mean, I don't know the exact plan you have. I don't know what you have planned for us. Because I imagine living as Fae and living as humans, we do different things. And there's only so much the books can tell me because the books are fiction. So what do you want that we could help give? And then maybe I can tell you what we need.
Oh, well, I'm not quite sure that it's my ask to make. We'll have to wait for the Lord to be finished. But I'm sure he's willing to hear out your offer once everything's in place.
It sounds like code for it's above my pay grade, and I can't give you those details.
If that's what makes you feel better and superior, think that way. Whatever little snarky barbs you need to protect your heart.
Careful. I have a question that doesn't have to do with your plan, hopefully.
Oh, wonderful.
Was that you that laughed when I picked the card?
I beg your pardon?
When I picked the card, and initially it was the Emperor, I heard a laugh in my ear as it changed to Fortune.
Oh,
Was that your doing?
no. That meddling is above my pay grade. But interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to tuck that away.
Is
By
there
all
like a
means.
lady of the house?
Of this house? Oh, God, no.
Mm. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what sort of person would the Lord be interested in?
Oh, we already have a person that the Lord is interested in, so
Oh,
you don't need to worry about that.
Oh, is it one of us?
Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No. Ooh, no.
Hey, hey, hey. Rude.
You could said it once.
Yeah. This is a dinner party. We're meant to be polite, aren't we?
Maybe they're just into like fae people. That's okay.
I mean, it's asking the relationship of the Lord that's a little inappropriate, but that's okay. That's
I'm
fine. We've
sorry.
gotten past it. No, it's just obviously um and she's going to go ahead and kind of gesture to the butler. Obviously, there's a lot that goes on in the house, and you can't say everything. I mean, you know, they cared so much, maybe he could say a little more. I'm gonna try to egg him on.
Caring.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is caring means sharing all of your secrets.
Not particularly, but I mean, giving and getting, I have things I can tell you if you tell me.
Oh, yet I'm pretty sure you all have secrets that you keep from Connie. Is that caring?
I mean, of course, not everything has to be said.
Hmm.
Just like I have secrets from Luca. I definitely have secrets from Lincoln.
So, then we have secrets as well.
Okay. Well, she'll turn and immediately go to Connie. We have a group chat where we talk about if we want to tell you things that you did. Luca, look, blue is not your color, and you need to stop wearing it. And then she'll look to Lincoln. One Piece is so much better than you give it credit, and I think that opinion is really bad. Oh, look. I shared.
But like, how
Mm.
could you tell me things that I've done and I not know about it?
It's more like an in the moment thing, like, hey, you know, uh maybe don't ask for a creatine shake at Starbucks, like try to it's I can't explain it. Lincoln, you explain it.
Oh, well, it's more of a thing of where we're not certain how to correct you when you say certain things.
Like, if I say something wrong?
Something like that. Yes, if you say something wrong or yes.
I mean,
I wouldn't say wrong. I'd say you're having fun and I don't want to ruin it based off of the conversation we're having.
Yeah, but do you guys feel like you can't tell me that stuff?
Not particularly, just sometimes battles aren't worth it when
It's like small potatoes. It's small potatoes to what's happening in the moment.
But it's something you guys all talk about behind my back?
Oh,
you put it like that. You don't have a group chat with them? I mean, you talk to me separately. We talk
Yeah,
about things that happen.
But like about your stuff, not like about something that Lincoln did.
It's not meant to. It's not meant to make fun of you. It's not meant to do anything like that. But you take feedback differently than I do. So how am I supposed to know how to say something if maybe something could go wrong if I don't reach out and ask about it? Because if I ask you and it comes out wrong, then you might get upset.
I mean, I've never been upset at you guys before. I don't. Why do you think I'll take it bad?
I've never seen you upset. I don't want to see you upset.
It's more like we don't ever want to put you in that mode.
Oh.
It's more of we would never want to hurt our best friend with our words, but it looks like by doing this we may have hurt you.
It's fine.
Do you want? I can show you them if you want.
No,
It's
it's
nothing
cool.
bad.
Are we getting dessert?
Oh. You're not relishing this? Of course. Ice cream?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I thought
How
you're
about-
not having sugar.
It's okay.
Well, I'll run off and fetch that. I'll be back in a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. And he drifts out.
Lincoln takes a long sip of his soda.
Connie, none of it was filled with ill intent. None of it.
I don't know. It just feels kind of bad, man.
And for that, we are all sorry because specifically in this conversation, we kind of realized how shitty of it that it turned out to be. And that's on us. That is not on you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really realize it until I said it out loud because I don't want to be the reason you stop being as happy and excitable as you are. That would suck.
Yeah, I mean, think of it this way. If we did call out those moments, then it's like we're missing out on Connie's greatest hits. And to be honest, that's kind of what they are. We love having you around.
Yes,
Right.
And if we can be an asshole sometimes, and for that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I mean, I know you guys don't like mean bad things about it, but like it just, finding out that three of my best friends are just like talking about me behind my back. I'd rather you just say it to my face, Like, I'm not gonna get mad at you if you like josh me, right?
no, you shouldn't be worried if we are getting mad about you getting mad if we're making fun of you or joshing you. I mean, I'm certain all of you make fun of me when I'm not around. Looks at Luca.
That was one time. And that was when you were right there. And I was a complete and total asshole.
Oh, I wasn't referring to that, but if the guilt from that is still weighing you down, I apologize. You shouldn't be feeling that on your shoulders.
Oh, yeah. But no, we're not gonna make this about me. Connie, we love you. We love you.
Well,
We love
yeah.
every single bit of you.
Okay. But what's your favorite part?
Hmm.
Can I give you two?
Yes.
Your
Like a real
symmetrical
answer and a
boobs.
joke answer?
Yes.
I love that you let us see your nudes. That is, thank you.
I
It
was,
helps.
but I was going to say that your breasts are very symmetrical.
Thank you.
They are.
Thank you.
But also, I mean, the way you light up a room. Like, I know your hair is white, but you don't even need it to be that bright to bounce the lights off because you just do that. So it just always makes me feel happier when you walk into a room.
I
That
appreciate.
that's the joke one. That's
I-
the non-serious one.
I though appreciate your unique view of the world, and you don't let anyone tarnish that view. Even when they tell you you're wrong, you still stick to your guns.
I learned that from you, Lincoln.
I kind of like the fact that you keep trying to ask for a creatine shake at Starbucks. Like at first it was kind of funny, but now it's like so endearing, and
I
it's.
swear they
it's- I
had
kinda-
it.
I think it was just the barista that had a crush on you. I think they like brought it.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Haha! Take that, Butler. Lincoln flips off the sky.
Take what? Dessert?
Dope. I actually haven't had sugar in like 4 months, so I don't know how this is going to affect my body.
Do you really want to like ruin your streak?
Look, if we're gonna be doing games, I need to like give myself a little boost. Because usually they're mental ones, and I am not very good at those. It's like drinking a
think you're
little bit of alcohol before you play beer pong. Because once you hit that like great little mark, you know, you play better.
You know, I can't even talk that one down. That's yeah, okay. I get it.
Double fisting the ice cream.
So, we've had a lovely evening so far. Anything else you would like before we get on to the main course?
No,
And
by
your
all
silence
means.
is your answer.
Let's continue this
Wonderful.
evening you have planned for us.
I assure you've seen your other dinner guests.
Yeah.
Some of them. Would you be better if they weren't in your life?
That's a twisted question.
An offer.
Oh. Look, I think that rule about like your roommate dying and then you get all A's for the rest of the year, I don't think that's true.
Oh, it most assuredly could be true.
Wait, you are asking us if we had the opportunity to get rid of these people.
Luca starts like not fidgeting, but he looks very uncomfortable in his seat.
No. Even if they're pains in the asses, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty against like murder and stuff.
Oh, but you wouldn't have to murder. You wouldn't have to lift a finger, actually.
Right, but it's like more like the principle of murder than like the actual act of murder. Because I've killed your like underlings before, and that was pretty dope. But that's different.
Well, that's tonight's game. And the four people disappear. and then the room goes dark, and it comes up, and you're in the middle of a maze.
Ah, fuck! It
Yeah.
is a mind thing.
Foot puzzle.
On one side, and everything lights up, and you see the four people locked in sort of clear cylinders, and they're like pressed up against a wall. And he goes, on this side, you have them. And then on the other side, opposite of this maze, you see lights light up, and on the wall are each of your magical items. And on the other side is your power. So I ask you this. Which one are you going to go for? The choice is yours. Have fun. And then you are in the middle of a room. There are multiple exits. You can see the one side and the other.
Quick question.
Yep.
Does each cylinder look like they align with like a power? So if someone were to take a power, it would directly affect
Yep.
one person?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there a bell that goes off signifying the start?
No.
Connie waits for a second, like looks around and goes, ding ding, and then she runs towards the people.
Lincoln looks at Connie, then looks at the others. She did what I was going to do, so and runs after Connie, but stops a little because they're not a great runner, but still runs.
What are you thinking, Luca?
I don't know. I think that my life for the last several years has been a menace to many people. And that officer was one of them.
Hasn't he also been there in protection, not just defense?
It's not so much what direction I'll go. It's that what's his response when he sees me. Let's go. And he's gonna start just trudging towards the people.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. So you are heading down this maze. You will need to figure out how to navigate this maze. And this is on all of you.
Ooh.
So how are you wanting to navigate this maze? And let me know if there's anything else you want to do, any other ideas. You, as far as you can tell, are alone in here. There may be hidden dangers. You don't know yet. But you have the two goals. So the choice is up to you. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
Question.
Yeah.
Is there a top to this maze?
I mean, there's a ceiling
It goes to the ceiling?
It goes to the ceiling. So they'll think, although they are clear at the top, so like you can see the things on the other side, but like testing it, like jumping up and hitting it, you can see like much like the dining room, there are barriers.
Is there a way, like when we saw a maze, were we at the front of the maze, or was there like a higher spot where we could look above?
So you're sort of up above looking at the maze. You saw the two objectives, and then as you were discussing, slowly lowered down into the ground of the actual maze itself.
Okay, so now we're
Yeah. So now you're in.
flush. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do a glimpse the truth for this? Ooh, that's a good number. That's a 12.
Okay. 3 questions, and you can ask me anything that's not on the list.
Is there a way to get around this? Is there a way to save people and our powers? Like basically, is there a way to like break this system?
You know from your extended knowledge of history that there has to be. You just aren't 100% sure what that is
Okay.
yet.
But
you have heard of these games and these sort of things. They're pretty strongly told in folklore and fairy tales, etc. You just need to figure out what the thing is.
what here is not what it appears to be?
What could you tell? So you are aware, as you're walking around, that the floor itself doesn't feel 100% solid.
Like I could pass through it, kind of thing, or
Like there's at least some sort of space below it.
okay. What is the most useful thing here?
As you are running around and everybody's sort of just taking stock, and you sort of have that bit of reality and unreality sort of mixing, and you just sort of feel like you're in a weird, like liminal space where like everything doesn't feel right. There is definitely something that feels more real and solid that's on your person, and it feels weighty and horseshoe shaped.
Oh. I reach into my pocket and I pull out that horseshoe. And I look at it and I look at like the walls of the maze. And I just punch the wall of the maze, but using like the horseshoe as like knuckles.
Make me a thwart peril check. Roll plus physical.
Ooh, physical as shit, but I got a 10.
Hey.
All right. What I'm going to ask you this: what do you expect to happen?
What I expect to happen is the wall to become like this counter. The magic either destroys the wall or just at least makes a way that I could like makes a hole through the wall itself.
When you hit the wall with the horseshoe, the wall itself disrupts. You just feel it phase more into unreality than reality. And you make the kind of connection that as long as you're holding on to this horseshoe and work pretty hard, that if you stay more firmly in reality, then you would not be affected as much by unreality, such as passing through things.
Okay. All right. So while holding the horse, I kind of want to see if I could pass my hand through the wall.
You can.
Huh. I walk through, like, I try to walk through the walls in a straight line.
You will walk through the wall, and then the rest of you see Lincoln walk through the wall, and the wall reforms.
Walks backwards, walks back to the others. The iron. It allows us to clip.
At seeing that, Luca is not going to turn his head, but is just going to hold his hand up to Blake for a fist bump.
And turn around and go back through the wall, walking in a straight line instead of having to weave through the maze.
All right. The rest of you are also going to thwart peril. Ligon has shown you the way, so you'll have a +1 on this roll, but it is going to be, there is some physical exertion to be done.
Eat.
That is 11.
Okay.
13.
I mean, the strongest.
20.
So, you all can pass through. However, Blake, you get to have a worse outcome, or I should say, actually, a hard choice. When you hit the wall doesn't yield to you at all. But you can tell that the floor below you could yield, and you could pass through and be below and cut off from everybody, or try to navigate the maze to keep up with your friends.
I can't keep up with that maze. So I'm going under.
Okay. So you all end up on one side of the wall. You turn around and Blake is not there. Blake, you sink down into the floor and find yourself in a very bizarre room. There are bits of glowing lights everywhere, and you hear strange voices and chattering, and also weird whirring happening around you. It is incredibly hard to see down here, but there's enough sort of an ambient line that you're picking up things moving around in the shadows. What would you like to do?
I'd like to tie up my little dress to try to make shorts and just go. Let's go.
All right.
Go
I'm going
quick.
to say this is going to be a be vigilant roll because you are in a dangerous situation. So go ahead and roll plus mental.
It's mental. Oh no. That's fine. Good. It's not good. I got 5.
Okay. So you tie up your skirt and start running, and you don't get very far before you feel a very icy grip on your shoulder, and you get spun around. And Butler Wraith goes, cheating.
No. You didn't say we couldn't do this.
Cheating. And then you disappear. Those of you who are on the ground, what do you do when Blake isn't there?
Luca would immediately turn back to try to find her.
You turn back to go through the same wall, and Blake is not there.
Where's Blake?
She disappeared. He's just gonna start calling out Blake's name, like loud enough that it like echoes off the walls.
Well. It looks like we have a third prize to go for. And then on the south wall, you see a cylinder, and Blake is in it. Somebody had to be in a penalty box. Now, this will be very interesting. Who do you go for?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Connie has noticed any of this. She was sprinting, and like she didn't even see Lincoln use the ring. She is trying to maneuver her way through this maze as fast as she can to get to those people.
Yeah, like you've maneuvered around and come back to Lincoln and Luca standing there like.
I think it's like every time
God
Connie was
damn
like,
it!
I got it, it runs back off. Like Lincoln grabs Connie the last time, like, no, Connie, wait,
What?
and points towards Blake.
Am I like, oh wait, can I see? Can I hear?
Yes, you are now above and can see.
Can I hear?
You can. It's like you can hear like the ocean, like you're in a sealed container. So it's like
Okay.
you use that sort of inner ear sounds, but not much else.
When they all look up at her, because she assumes now that they can see him, she just points to the areas and just
Okay. In stories like this, there's always a loophole. There is always something, a way around it. Normally in stories like this, it's the whole situation of, do you choose the thing that you need over the thing that you want? But now they threw in third option. It's never a third option. So what we need to figure out is, how can we get everything we want?
Okay, Lincoln, you go get the magic items. Luca, you go get Blake, and I'll get the people.
That works.
We'll have to time it. If one of us goes for one thing, the other might disappear. So
Yeah, this has to be timed perfectly.
Okay. Lincoln, call it out. You're in charge.
No pressure. All right.
actually, I may have something that might help with that too. Let's go ahead. Give the signal. I'm gonna see if I can't keep Butler's eyes on me.
All right. You get the signal. Grab whatever. Takes off towards the magical objects.
So kind of you you see Lincoln run through the wall.
What the fuck?
The iron. Use your ring. Lead with your ring.
Power punch!
Yep. You could head off. All right, so you all split off. Luca, what is your plan?
Okay. It's gonna be a little mind gamey here. I would like to use I'm your opponent.
Okay.
You force the target to fight you and only you. It is a roll plus persona.
Okay.
If I get a 12 and above, it only focuses on me or fights me. I get a +1 against the target. I take 1 less damage from it.
Okay.
I would like to frame. I would like to do this in a way where it seems like as Luca is moving through the maze, he's not going through the walls. He's trying to lure Butler out by slipping further and further into his guilt.
Okay.
He's going to start freaking out about, this is all my fault. I should have told them before all this happened. Blake doesn't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. This is all my fault. He's just going to repeat this over and over and give off this very emotional, heavy vibe.
So let's make the opponent roll. Plus
Okay.
persona.
Oh man, I'm scared. Okay. Oh. Well, it's a 2, so it's not going to be a 12. Fuck. That is. Damn it. That is a 7.
All right. So you get to pay. You get to take 1. The target will only fight you. You gain +1 against the target, or you take 1 less damage from the target.
I'm going to pick that the target only fights me.
Okay. So how? All right. So all eyes are on you. I am also going to have you, because you are actually going through your guilt. You need to keep your wits about you to keep this up without actually falling into your guilt.
Okay.
So again,
Go.
roll plus
I can still come back for this one.
persona. So again,
Go.
roll plus.
That's a 5. I knew it was a risk.
As you are running, your phone lights up.
Okay. I'll look at it.
It is a message from. It's the last message you got from Brandon before. What does it say?
It says, I can't believe you.
And then a little voice next to you as Butler shows up. Do you ever think if it wasn't for you and he had his head in the game, none of that would have happened?
What do you want? See me squirm? What's your goal with all of this?
I want you to realize that all of this friendship and support is a load of garbage. But I don't really have to convince you of that, do I? Because you already know it.
I don't know why they keep texting.
Oh, I do. I believe your word for it is charity.
Will you let them go? All of them, if I stay.
I have a better offer. I'll let you go. And you don't have to worry about any of this ever again. You didn't want any of this. In fact, I can make sure you return to your life and don't remember a single thing about this.
Am I like under this influence here?
What do you mean by under this influence?
Like, is there some sort of magical influence here as well, or is this purely like self-inflicted moment?
I mean, Butler Wraith is there next to you, but you there's no there's nothing other than your own delving into yourself uh, that is at play here. There is no he is not adding any extra oomph to it.
See, if we're being honest, guilt for me, it's a self-worth issue. They are wonderful,
Mm.
and they deserve so much better. And truth be told, I just wanted you to get close enough. And he's going to rip off the necklace and try to punch him in the face with the iron wrapped around his fist.
Make a clash roll.
Okay. That's 8.
All right, so you punch hard, uh, and you just feel him instinctively lash out, and you just get 3 deep cuts on your face. And he looks at his hand. Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're doing.
Huh. That's a neat little trick. Oh,
Yeah.
that's going to be a bitch and scar.
Yeah, can't make your face much worse. I'm going to go back. Do you take the offer or no?
Fuck yourself. And he's going to keep trying to go through the maze to get to Blake.
All right. You hear this sort of distant cackle as you run off. So how are you timing this? Luca has been held up. You two will get to your position before Luca gets there. So what is the plan to hit go?
What Lincoln is doing, it kind of like doing their best to observe everything around them, to keep their wits, to see like keep an eye on where Connie is at, and also try to keep an eye on where Luca is at, and will when Connie gets up there, if he can like see Luca and kind of time it, will like hold a hand up to her to like, and it's like hold your position kind of thing, and we'll look at Luca. Can I make a roll for that?
Before you make a roll for that, as you are looking around, uh, who who was your favorite teacher pre-college?
My favorite teacher was um it was my senior year English teacher, because they like they were the ones that um supported all my bullshit. Everything I said, they encouraged it because they liked how I thought, like had a free kind of thinking. Yeah, that's their name was uh their name was Miss Campbell. Yeah.
As you are looking around, you see Ms. Campbell walking towards you.
Teacher, what are you doing here?
Oh, Lincoln, I failed you.
What do you mean? No, you did not fail me.
Oh, I just let you believe all these things. And look at where you're at. You're not well.
Well, what do you mean? No, I'm here right now about to save my friends.
Oh, I know you so desperately want to be the hero, and I don't know how to break it to you, but you gotta come out of this. Your family is so worried about you, and it's my fault. I led you on. I humored you thinking I was doing the right thing. I'm so sorry.
Look, even if you think I'm delusional, if you think that I'm making the wrong choices, what I do know is that I don't need to believe in my delusions because I believe in the people that believe in me. And if I believe in them, then they believe in me, and that's all I need to know.
Keep your wits about you. Roll plus persona.
That's a 9.
All right.
My persona's 0.
um, in order to fight this off, tell me what memory you're willing to give up.
Ooh. I'm gonna make a good boy roll. Okay. Lincoln understands that when it comes to like face stuff, you gotta sacrifice big to defeat something big. What he gives up is the memory of Miss Campbell.
You will yourself to forget this person.
And
And
like
you see Miss Campbell shimmer and then disappear. And you don't. What were you looking for? Oh, right, Connie.
yes, indeed, Connie and Luca. That was weird. Like wipes a tear for some reason. And keeps a lookout for Luca.
Connie.
Hello, that's me.
Did you ever have, or were you, the bully in school?
I think probably, but not in a menacing way. I think she was just very truthful, and that hurt people's feelings.
Who did you hurt the worst?
Um, Stephanie.
What did you do?
Stephanie asked. This was middle school. Stephanie asked Connie her opinion on a boy and said like, "Oh, do you think he'd ever go for me?" And she said no and listed reasons why. Because she thought that's what she was asking her.
Stephanie, your age, walks out from around the corner.
Steph?
Oh, Connie.
Hey.
You look at her and all the things that you listed that were wrong, she has gone through horrific lengths to fix. She looks like she's had multiple face surgeries. She's wearing clothes that are just like they don't even look comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks around. I need to thank you for being so very honest with me. You saved my life. I'm
What?
perfect now, right? I'm perfect. Right?
Oh my
You've got to tell me
God.
that I'm perfect. I did it. I did what
You're
you said.
perfect. You are so perfect right now. Like, yeah, are you comfortable?
I've never felt better.
Uh-huh.
It's all because of you.
Okay.
I did this all because of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, you look amazing. Like, if this is what makes you happy, right?
I mean, it's what you said I had to do to be happy. You said.
I said if you wanted to be with Ryan, but I didn't. Yeah, yes, that's if this is what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy, right?
Keep your wits about you. Roll plus persona.
Oh boy. Please don't fail me, dice. The one time you fail me. It's a 7. It's a 7. It's still okay.
Okay. Here is the extra price you have to pay. You can get rid of her. But you will absolutely have to be 100% brutally honest and ruin this person.
God. Steph, I'm 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 sorry. I just look, you were perfect the way you were, and it didn't matter what Ryan thought because Ryan's just a guy, and I made you change yourself, and that wasn't right. You changed everything. You took a knife to yourself, and you look super uncomfortable, and those heels are like way too tall for you, and you're gonna break an ankle or something in them. And I mean, I know there's no going back, but like, you might need to go back, dude.
So were you lying then? Or are you lying now?
I think I'm being honest both times, my dude. I just think that, you know, the way guys are in middle school was kind of shitty, and you shouldn't live your life trying to please men. But you've kind of started living your life pleasing men, and that is no way no.
I did this because of you. And then it disappears.
Oh, damn.
And you see each of you reach your destination.
Lincoln shakes his head and sends out the signal, which is just them throwing a rock up into the air and yelling, "Signal!"
Gotta punch something.
You all reach up and hit your various targets. The 4 people that were captured disappear. Blake is returned. You feel your items fall into your hands, and then everything goes black. So let's have a end of session.
Oh,
Oh
fucking.
my god, this episode, my dude.
Oh.
We have so much fun here.
So much fun. Glitter hearts, glitter, magical transformations.
Friendship is
Walle, you
magic.
okay over there?
Come play some games. Have a good time, they said. People will laugh.
It's a superhero game.
It's a
It is.
superhero.
Remember how we were shopping at the mall?
No big deal.
Remember
I'm
that this
walking on sunshine.
we started this episode off with a bunch of bits at the mall, and now we're dealing with our fucking self-worth, lying to people, forgetting favorite teachers. Like, oh fucking
It's
Jesus.
like Greg said, Oh, y'all motherfuckers want to have bits? Okay.
He let us rip the whole time knowing what we were getting into. This
Greg,
bitch.
Greg went,
Oh.
okay, have your bits. Oh, you want iron? You can have that too.
Yeah. You can have your iron. I just get fucking self-worth issues for every single one of you.
God.
Hey, I was locked in a tube. No emotional damage there.
What? I mean, the worst thing that can be possible happen to the person that wants to help everybody is she's forbidden from helping anybody because she's locked in
No.
a tube.
Yeah, there was definitely that moment where you're like, no, go for the other things. That Luca in his head was like, fuck you.
My God, that was so great.
Oh,
All right. Did we learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yes.
found
Yeah.
out. Faye and the parallel universe.
All
and
right.
it also hurts the heart.
Did we save someone from the machinations of the evil forces at play?
Yes.
We did, but we hurt too
I
many
think so.
people. Is it like a negative?
Did
No.
save Blake, so
I mean, technically, we only hurt each other.
what
counts.
cost?
That counts. Did we learn something new and important about one of the magical heroes?
We learned
Yeah.
a lot.
I think we did.
Yeah.
think we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Did we learn something new and important about the source of the hero's powers?
No.
No.
In a way,
Well,
I
we know
mean,
that-
from me asking Butler if that was the laugh he heard when his card changed, essentially admitting that that is not their fault. I don't know, maybe
Greg?
it's a bit of a reach.
I mean, we're already. Nah.
Okay.
Did we develop new friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yes.
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 All right. We answered yes to 3 or more questions, so everybody gets 2 experience
Yeah.
points.
Boom.
Yay.
The experience was the friends we heard along the way.
Welcome to Glitter Hearts, a show and game about friendship.
Friendship.
We
and
faced it head
magic.
on.
We
Oh.
did.
And we didn't have to have a broken relationship because we
That's-
went for it head on.
Oh,
Mhm. Whew.
It was so
Fucking
close
hell.
though.
You guys wanted to know how you hurt the golden retriever.
yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
When-
really didn't sound that
when-
bad. We
when
made it as a
Blake-
meme.
When Blake said it and there was that moment where we were all like, okay, how's Connie gonna react? My brain was like, she's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Right?
Right?
Everything's okay? No, it's not. It's not okay.
What?
Nope.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because I started from the biggest one. Yeah, we talk about you behind your back. You don't look good in blue, and your opinions are bad. Like, it was-
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, let's circle back.
Let's circle back.
let's go back.
It took her that long to process it.
Just FYI, next week for the finale, I'm wearing blue.
I didn't say that Kujo looked bad in blue.
No,
I just
no,
said
it's
that.
fine, Serenity.
I don't think I've seen you wear blue. I just tried to pick a color because I saw you red. I'm like, you look very good in red. You look good in black. Whatever. Blue? I don't know.
What's
Blue.
left? What are the other
It's
colors?
grating on your skin color. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out and playing this game with me. Thanks for running, Greg. We're gonna go around and have everybody say where they can find you and what you guys do, starting with, of course, Kujo. Take it away.
Well, now that I've got that emotional damage on me and not Luca. Hi, I'm Kujo of Kujo Plays Games. Not wearing blue, it's grating on my skin. You can find me at all socials at Kujo Plays Games and at Crit Hit Chronicles. Again, not wearing blue. And yeah, that's me. Hey, Serenity, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Serenity. You can find me at therapy. Wearing blue in solidarity with Kujo. You can find me all over the internet. Making bad emotional choices, but for the story. Wally, what's going on with you?
What's up? It's me, Wally. Just type in Wally132 and you'll probably find me. I have therapy Tuesday. This is something I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. It's a great game though.
Well, I'm Greg. I wrote this game and I put these people through this experience. You can find my games at leatherman.games. If you want to hear me do more of this emotional damage, listen to my podcast called Very Random Encounters, where more of this stuff happens in multi genres. Emotional damage in space, emotional damage in the past, emotional damage in the present time. Pick your flavor of emotional damage.
And don't forget emotional damage in Scooby-Doo world.
Yes, because I wrote a new game.
The four genders.
The
four genders.
All right.
That's what the LBTQ stands for.
Yeah. And I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at Hack Recklessly on Spotify and YouTube and Twitch. If you like Monster of the Week podcasts, you can apparently, I don't know how Spotify works because you can't search Hack Recklessly. You have to search for either Nonverbal Communications or The Trenchcoats and the Weeb, which are the two games that I have up so far. But yeah, if you like those, let me know. Leave a comment on them. If you like this, let us know. Leave a comment. We love that stuff. It's always fun to hear your feedback and stuff. But yeah, the next time this channel is going to be live is on Sunday for our first episode of the final season of Playthings of the Gods, where I get to emotionally traumatize my players, which I'm going to do right off the bat. So enjoy that. I guess until next time, I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye!